All right, the Bills are coming off a much-needed home win against the Titans, and they're getting ready to head to Seattle to face the Seahawks. With more ahead of the matchup, Thad Brown's joining us live from Orchard Park with our Ask Thad question. Thad, what's the latest is the first question.
Well, Teresa, the number one injury discussion point today was Terrell Bernard, who's got the ankle issue. Now, he was not at practice today, but excused due to personal reasons. Sean McDermott said when it came to the injury, he was more day-to-day, which is good news. It means that Bernard, at least for now, has a chance to play on Sunday. The only other players who did not practice solely due to injury were Dawson Knox, Curtis Samuel, Dawuane Smoot. All three players were on the bike today. All don't seem much of a concern for now. Teresa?
All right. So Josh Allen is the last starting quarterback with no interceptions. What's different about him this year?
Well, Teresa, I think when anything happens in the NFL that's a wow thing, and Josh Allen with 0 interceptions definitely qualifies, there's a lot of reasons. Josh talked today about better decision-making. I think that's a big part. It's something he focused on in the offseason, trying to cut down on the turnovers. But in addition, the Bills aren't running as many plays. They've got a better run game. Both of those things take pressure off Josh Allen to throw a lot. Less passes mean less chances for interceptions. And without the burden on Josh, I think he feels less required to force things. It all adds up to a pretty clean start for Josh Allen so far.
All right, so Amari Cooper dazzled last week. How much more involved will he be in the offense this week?
Yeah, I think he'll be a lot more involved. Everybody keeps talking about how smart he is, how quick he's grasping everything. One other thing I talked to Connor McGovern about, the Bills center. So the Bills playbook's a giant thing. It's like an encyclopedia. But every game week, they only use about 10 to 20% of it. Each position's a little different. And Joe Brady, the offensive coordinator, said that really with Cooper, they just want him to know the game plan, not the whole encyclopedia, the whole enchilada. So a smart guy learning maybe 10 to 20% of a playbook, I think there's a good chance he's just about fully up to speed on Sunday.
And so I haven't been to a Bills game yet in the stadium there, but I'm told that the Seahawks might have the loudest stadium in the NFL. Is that right?
Well, when it was built in 2002, it was built to amplify crowd noise. And for a long time, it was number one. But recently, Arrowhead Stadium in Kansas City surpassed it. Now, the Lumen Field in Seattle is still, I think, considered by many to be one of the more unique facilities. A couple guys I talked to, David Edwards and Taylor Rapp, played for the Rams in the same division with Seattle. They loved it. They can't wait to go back. One thing about it, though, it is a little more difficult for the offensive line. They're facing forward. They can't look back at the quarterback to see hand signals. So Spencer Brown said a louder stadium like Seattle does cause a little more of a problem, but for the most part, a road building is a